I used to think I needed something big to share, some epic story or crazy adventure. But it turns out filming the simple stuff, my regular, boring days, that's what changed everything. It got me working with brands, meeting amazing people, and honestly, it made me fall in love with life again.
Lately, I've been noticing more and more videos pop up on my homepage on YouTube saying you should film your boring life, so I figured I'd give my own perspective. Today's one of those wet, cold, gritty East Coast days. Like yesterday was 60 degrees out and today is 30 degrees. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Such bipolar weather here in New England. But I figured I'd bring you back into the studio because it's gross out here today. Let's go. You know, a lot of people think that their life is boring to post online, so they talk themselves out of it and they think like, why am I even doing this? No one's gonna care. But honestly, I think right now is the best time to post on YouTube because YouTube's promoting more authentic content. Let me tell you a little story. I hope this resonates with you. Even before I started uploading videos to YouTube, I watched so many different creators like Roman Atwood, Casey Neistat, Jesse Wellings, Peter McKinnon, like I can go on. I was obsessed, and maybe you too have a creator that you watch all the time and you think to yourself, I love connecting with them because of their story. That's the thing. If you share who you are, share your authentic self, post what you like and what you're interested in, you will build the audience within time. But I do want to put this out there that one video that you make is not going to blow up. Sure, there's anomalies. I hope I get that word right. Always butcher that word. It takes a long time to build the audience. And if you're watching the creators who you love and cherish, they spent years building the audience that they have. So it's gonna take a while. I've had people comment and DM me saying the hardest thing to do is just start. And I can agree. No connections, no gear, no views. It's hard. I get it. And sometimes I still think this way. But the more time I spent on thinking about the what ifs, what if this isn't good? What if this doesn't bring me views? The more it crippled me. You don't need a fancy camera. I love cinematography, yeah, it's my thing. But at the end of the day, your story matters way more than the gear. It's not the camera, it's you. It's how you make people feel. So just have fun, don't stress about it, and just let it flow. Something Alex Hormozi said on a recent podcast really stuck with me. And he said, there's two groups. Group 1 needs to make one bowl and perfect it. Group 2 makes as many bowls as they can. Group 2 ends up better. Why? Because of the reps, the practice, and the mistakes. I look at YouTube the same way. Every upload is a lesson. It teaches you how to be more articulate, how to film better, and how to storytell better. Stop trying to make that one perfect bowl. Just try making more of them. You may not realize it, but you're more unique than you think you are. Seriously, like, I may not know you fully, but it's what you say, it's where you're from, or how you made someone feel in one of your videos. I've gotten the most randomest comments connecting with people just from where I shot, or what I'm doing, or how I made that person feel, and that feels great when you start building a community. You see, there's not another you in this world, so you are unique. No one has your voice, no one has the perception how you see life, and that's worth sharing. I got another story time for you. So this was my first camera ever. I mention this a lot, but I owe this camera my life. But I'd shoot random things. I'd shoot tech deck videos, I'd shoot trees, I'd film me shooting my friends with the Nerf guns, you name it. I wanted to start a channel, but I didn't know really what I wanted to film or what I wanted to make when I got this camera. But my main point is, the camera got me out of my comfort zone. You see, when we grow older, we kind of lose our childlike imagination. We grow up, we get a job, and things start to fade. But I thought to myself, I didn't want to let that childlike imagination die. So that's why I started this channel. And if it wasn't for me picking up a camera, it wouldn't have got me out of my comfort zone. The camera got me to new places. It's got me to explore more. It's got me to talk to random strangers on the street. Before, I loved New York, but I didn't know how to share my voice. And when I finally did get a camera, I was super excited. Yeah, I didn't know how to convey messages. I didn't know how to share, but I just had that love to connect with someone who's watching. And it's not all about creating too, it's helping you grow as a person and challenging yourself for life. And that's why I see the beauty in making YouTube videos. I hope that made sense. It sounded cool. Hopefully it did. The wildest thing about making videos online is that you never know who's gonna come across your content. You never know who's gonna resonate with your story. You may think to yourself, oh, I'm having a bad day, so I'm gonna come across the camera very dull. Or I'm not getting the views that I expected. Or who even cares about what I'm creating? But there's someone out there that cares. They just haven't came across you yet. Or if they do, they might like you, who you are as a person. You just have to keep showing up and just keep uploading. And through every upload, you'll gain a couple of subscribers and a couple more views. And it just snowballs from time to time. And I'm gonna be honest with you, not every video I make gets millions, thousands of views. I've had videos that range from like 80,000 views to 20,000 views to very low views, like around 50, but I don't care because I just show up to share my story and my message because I feel like someday someone will come across it. And I look at YouTube as a library, and once you find something or someone that creates what you enjoy, you go down the rabbit hole of watching all their content. So the more you have to share, people will click and they will find you. You know, I stopped chasing the algorithm a long time ago, and I just want to share my authentic self the best way I can, and through that, build a connection through time. And it's not all about the views. It's about connecting with people who actually care what you have to say. And through that, I'm more happier that way.
You don't realize it now, but these moments you're living, this exact version of your life, it won't last forever. The place you're in, the way your room looks, the people you see every day, the coffee shop you always go to, even the way your voice sounds right now. One day, all of that will change. And the only thing that might bring you back to it is the footage you captured. Your boring life right now, it's going to mean everything later. Because when you film your life, you're not just telling a story for the internet. You're creating something you can look back on when everything else feels like a blur. So don't wait for life to feel cinematic. Pick up the camera, make it cinematic. Because one day, you'll be glad you pressed record.